Hello, my friend. Welcome back to Transform Your Life podcast. Thank you so much for listening, as well as thank you for now watching on YouTube. I figured why not also add the video component to it because I also like to watch YouTube videos as well as listen to the podcast recording. So I thought, why not give you that experience as well? Today, I wanted to give you 5 tips on how to make and save money through decluttering. Now, there are so many tips that can help with this. However, I thought I'd start you on just 5 today, and then you can pick and choose whatever ones that you want to take away from there. So, number one is to register all of those points cards that you have collected over the years. Add them up to your Apple Wallet or take a photo of them or add the number of the actual card into a notes app in your phone. Once you've uploaded and registered them all to the platforms that they need to, you can download the apps and then you can get rid of the physical cards. The other day when I did that, I think I registered like 5 or 6 points cards that I've had accumulated over the past like 10 or 12 years that I've never registered. I was like, okay, in order to actually redeem these points, every single time I asked to, the store says you have to register them. So I finally was like, okay, I'm going to register these cards and then I'm going to see what's on them so that I can actually use them. Otherwise, if you're not going to use it, you might as well lose it, right? So I registered the cards and then I was like, holy crap, I have over $150 that I can use to actually buy groceries or go on a plane ride, but that wouldn't actually work out because $150 wouldn't get me very far. But I could use it towards travel if I really wanted to. I could go to the movies, I could buy gift cards, go out for dinner, whatever it may be. That was all money just sitting there waiting for me to use, but I wasn't actually using it. So if you have gift cards, not gift cards, but if you have point cards that are just hanging out in your car or in your junk drawer, whatever it may be, set a timer for 1 hour or 30 minutes when you have the chance and register all of them. And then you can record the card number in the notes app or take a photo of it and then get rid of the physical card because you never need the physical card in order to redeem the points. It's all done through an app or online, which is really awesome so that you don't have to keep physical clutter. And then you can also start using the points. So last time when I went, after I did this, I went into the grocery store and it's asked me if I wanted to redeem $90 towards my groceries, which I was super excited about because I had no idea that was even an option. It's like money that's just sitting there that I had no idea. You know, when you put away your coats for the winter, if you do that, and then come next winter, you're going through your pockets and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that I had money stored in this pocket. It's really exciting. So if you take a bit of time to do this, I guarantee you, you're going to save at least 10 bucks, maybe the upper end of in hundreds. If you do this, let me know because I'm very curious at how much money is just sitting there in your junk drawer. Number two is to look around your house and ask yourself, what do you no longer need? Okay. Ask yourself the question, and that question only. It will eliminate the possibility of the fear entering your mind for the fear to be able to say, but I could use this, but I should use this, but I have used this, but I might use this. No. Just stick with, do I use this? Yes or no. If the answer is no, then put it up on Facebook Marketplace or Kijiji for sale. But you're never going to get the value that you bought it for, even if you just bought it brand new yesterday, which is a sad truth. If you did buy it recently, especially if it's from Costco, then just go and return it. Even if it's like a year old, Costco will let you return the items. That's crazy. But I've definitely been guilty of that. After realizing that I don't actually use the item, I bring it back and they don't even ask any questions. Now, of course, I'm not trying to do this all the time because then what's the point in buying stuff and then just returning it? It's not good for the environment. It's not good for your wallet, whatever. If you can still return it, if it's still within the return time frame, then set some time in your calendar to go and do that to get the money back in your account, as well as to get the clutter out of your space. And then also, if you're not using it, the faster that you put it up for sale, the more likely it is that you will get better or more profit for it. Let's say you have a camera, which I'm trying to sell for a client right now. If you have a camera that's been sitting around for years because you keep saying, I might use it, I should use it, I want to use it, I have used it in the past, I might use it in the future, it's just sitting there devaluing because there's so many more camera versions coming out. And every single time a new camera version comes out, your current camera goes down in value. So you're literally wasting money on the fear-based mindset of I might, I should, I could, I may in the future, I have in the past, da 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 da. Right? Okay. So do I use it? Yes or no? And if no, try and throw it up on Facebook Marketplace. You might get it for three-quarters of the cost that you paid for it, maybe 50%, maybe just 25%, but zero is better than none. Any is better than none, and then you'll also get it out of your house. So it's like a win-win. Number three is to declutter your gift cards. And I don't mean throw it in the garbage, only once you use it, but go through your pile of gift cards that are just sitting there, check the value that's still left on them, and use it right away. Let's say you have a gift card to, let's say, a restaurant. And you don't see yourself going to the restaurant anytime soon because your schedule is too busy. Why don't you order takeout that night? That way you don't have to cook, you don't have to go buy groceries, and then the takeout can come right to your door. What I did the other day was I found a $25 gift card to La Senza that I've had in my drawer, my desk office for 5 years. And it's because I literally, like, I never go to the mall. I especially don't go to the malls where La Senza is because they got rid of it in our local mall. So I'm not going to drive to a mall just to use the gift card. So what I did was I went online, I looked up what was the cheapest item on their website, and then I bought it. Now, the second part was I was only able to buy one thing with the item because I was not willing to spend any more money in order to get like free shipping or whichever. So the most important thing is that when you are redeeming your gift card, don't overbuy in order to get more. If you're like, okay, I don't want to spend $25 on one item, sure, but it's either you spend $25 on one item or you don't spend the money at all and then it just sits there and then you eventually forget about it and get rid of it. So it's better to use it than lose it, right? So as soon as I redeemed that gift card, I was able to get rid of it and I don't have to think about it ever again. Now, if you don't need any items from that store, then you can try and sell the gift card online. Now, you won't always get the full value of the gift card. However, at least you'll get some money for it, and then you're getting actual money that you can use towards anything and not just that specific store. So that's another option as well. These are ways that you're getting, like, it's like free money, essentially, that you haven't been using because you haven't had the time to use it or the opportunity. Now is your opportunity. So let's say you have a Subway gift card, you never go to Subway because it's not very convenient because you have to go inside and maybe you have little kids always in the car, you don't want to bring them in the car, whatever. As you can tell, I've had experience in this. There's so many platforms now that you can order food to deliver to your house. So start using up those cards. You're going to thank me this week. You're going to cook less. You're going to spend less on groceries, and then you're going to use up those gift cards that you've been saying you're going to use the past several years. Great. Number four is avoid looking through flyers and scrolling through Amazon. Whatever the app is that keeps you up at night scrolling, clicking, putting it in your cart, and then easily clicking buy, get rid of those, unsubscribe from them, or just don't look at them anymore. Anytime I open up Amazon, I literally have no idea what to buy. There are millions and millions and millions of things that I could buy, but I choose not to because, well, one, I get overwhelmed, and two, it's like I don't want any more stuff in my space. It's overwhelming enough, and I'm always trying to get rid of more stuff. And I also don't want to waste money on things that I don't need because that doesn't feel good either. The other day, when I was going through the mailbox, I realized, like, oh, there's some sales at some stores that I like Sport Check or Mark's Warehouse, for example. But it's like, I don't actually need anything. So why would I look through these magazines or these calendars or flyers or whatever it may be? The odds are is I'm going to find something that I don't need. I'm going to see that it's on sale and I'm going to go want to go and buy it and realize, well, I don't actually need it, but oh, it's on sale, so let me buy it. No. You don't have to do that. You don't have to buy something just because it's on sale. You don't have to buy it just because you see that it's there and that it's available and you do have the money, or maybe you don't even have the money to buy it. I just say avoid scrolling on those apps, delete them from your phone if you need be, or delete your credit card at least from it so that you have to get up and go manually input the credit card information in every single time that you want to buy something. Inconvenient, yes, but are you less likely to buy more stuff? 100%. The fifth and final tip for making or saving money through decluttering is unsubscribe from programs and memberships and apps that you no longer use. I had some memberships that I was paying for that I had no idea I was paying for. Some were billed annually, which were over $100. That's crazy. Some I was paying for monthly, which comes out in smaller increments that you don't necessarily feel the hit, but it's coming out each time, which is like maybe $15 to $30 per month. That's a lot of money. So, last month when I did that, I saved over $230 per month. Do you know how much money that is over 5 years? That's $13,800 that I've saved myself just last month through going through subscriptions and calling my phone company to see if I can get a better deal on my phone plan. There's so many ways to make and save money that if you just take a moment to go and do that, then you're gonna thank me in 5 years. Saving almost $14,000 in 5 years over things that I wasn't even using, that is just mind blowing. So I suggest that you pick one or all of these tips to do right away. Maybe make it your resolution for this month to one, register all your points cards, two, go through all of your gift cards, three, look around your house and try and sell items. Four, avoid looking through Amazon and your flyers and even remove your credit card from those things. And then five, unsubscribe from any programs and apps and subscriptions that you're not using. Just because you think you might use it in the future doesn't mean you will. So you can unsubscribe now and resubscribe again in the future if and when you choose to use the app or subscription. Otherwise, just do yourself a favor and just get rid of it. That goes for your gym membership as well. If you're someone who keeps saying, I want to, I have to go, but you don't ever, you can put it on pause or you can get rid of it. And then when the day comes that you decide to go again, you can re enroll. You may have to pay a re enrollment fee, but if you look at that fee versus the fee that you're paying every single month, it's a no-brainer. So, my friend, I hope that these tips, I hope that these tips have been helpful for you. If you're listening on the podcast, please subscribe, share it with a friend. If you're watching on YouTube, hello, please subscribe as well. And come hang out with me on Instagram where I share daily before and after photos and progress of behind the scenes in clients' homes, as well as more tips and tricks, and as well as I post a new episode every single week. So stay tuned. And if you have any comments, please leave them down below. If you have any questions about how to declutter or organize any of your area of your home, leave a comment or send me a message on Facebook or Instagram. You can find me in all the areas at Transform Spaces. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.